Well, if you've never been here before, let me say, welcome y'all. Let me tell you about this channel. I started this channel a long time ago, like back in the day. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm older than I look. I started out doing game reviews, and you can still see all of that stuff here if you're into games from 2008 for some reason. Good luck renting any of my old recommendations in 2023 though. Things have changed a lot since then. YouTube was an entirely different landscape back then. Life was a lot different back then. I did reviews back in the day. Now these days, I don't feel the need to like review a game. You'll be able to tell how much fun I'm having by watching along with me. If a game is good, you'll get my genuine reaction.
I cannot agree to this anemic proposal.
The Huns can eat a bowl of dick.
Consider my demands.
If the control is broken or the game is buggy, you'll hear and see me get salty about it. Or just laugh it off or whatever makes sense in the moment. But the way the channel is now, you're gonna get the truth. I don't need to explain it like a journalist anymore. You'll just witness it. I'm still 100% committed to keeping it real, because the truth is my default setting. That's just the kind of guy I am. I am the kind of guy that will tell you I liked your old haircut better. If it's the truth, I don't mind telling it. I stepped away from social media last year, and I didn't intend to step away from YouTube too. It just kind of worked out that way. I had a lot going on. We'll circle back to it. You know, I took 10 years off one time, so it's me. While I took that time away, I was really busy doing a lot of cool stuff. Let me fill you in on the stuff that you didn't see here. I was a radio DJ and morning show host. I became an international roller derby announcer.
This crowd is fired up. Still a minute and a half remains in this jam.
And then I became a pro wrestling announcer and met some of my heroes.
This crowd is deafening right now. They are just eating out of the palm of the hand of Matt Hardy here.
Then I became a father. All right, let's play another song. Ready? These days, my day job, which this is probably the only time this will ever be mentioned on this channel, I became a television director. So last year I didn't post as much as I had hoped. I'm a single dad with a full-time job that I really enjoy. I can't imagine a world where this channel will take higher priority over family or career, and I honestly don't ever see this being monetized even. But that being said, I still want to improve and grow the channel. I like to make people smile, and that's my main motivation with this hobby. If I make you laugh and you forget about your troubles for a while, then this whole thing has been a success to me. Ugh, ugh, ugh. What are you putting in this shit? Huh? Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Tastes like feet. What I think feet would taste. I don't taste feet. By the way, that's not my thing. I mean, I'll try anything once, but you know what? Fuck you. Fuck all of you. Can I have another drink? This year, what I want to do with the channel is focus on making the videos a little bit shorter, because some of the videos are long and we could have trimmed a lot of stuff out. So by making them a little more shorter and concise and just focusing on the more interesting parts, you'll get more of the meat and potatoes, so to speak. The key in all of that is the editing, which I'm working on. If I've learned anything as 2 decades as a live broadcaster, it's that it taught me a lot less about editing and post-production, because I'm very used to the things just being live and just out there, and then I'm done with it. I don't have to touch it after that. It's just done and it's out there in the universe, and I'll get there eventually. Bear with me. It is not a part of the whole experience that I thought I'd struggle with, I guess. So I'm not quite where I want to be with it yet, but I'm getting there, and you may notice some steady improvement. I'm honing in on it. I understand that's probably the biggest area of improvement here, so don't worry, I'm aware. As far as like some of the new things that we're doing here, you might have noticed the new videos with Charlie, and parenthood has really cut into the time I had for the channel in so many more ways than I could have anticipated. So these new videos that we're doing, they allow me to combine the time that I can spend quality time with my kid and also still do some things for the channel. And if your kid is like mine, they really love watching obnoxious people playing games online. And I don't mean that as a criticism to the folks that do that, because they've all been more successful by any metric that you would measure it by, but man, does that stuff really differ from the vibe that I'm going for here. So it works for them, but most of that stuff is just not for me, if I'm 100% honest, and a lot of it's not really great for your kid either. So me and Charlie started recording stuff together like more than a year ago just for fun, and she wanted to pretend to be a YouTuber, and I had all the tools here to help her with that. What's the name of my horse?
Who farted?
Who farted? That's his name? What's his name?
Who farted?
Who farted?
Yeah.
And we shared what we recorded with friends and family, and they liked it. So when we realized that the fun was contagious, I wanted to share all of that with you too. Save me.
Just die.
We made some things I think anyone can enjoy, and it's something that parents can watch with their kids without being annoyed to death. Our Charlie Plays playlist is the family-friendly and safe for work stuff, and I hope you enjoy watching them as much as we did making them. The playlist doesn't have a lot on it yet, but it'll get there. It will. There's a lot of stuff in the works. Parents, this playlist can be your oasis in a sea of really obnoxious content. I have a really bright kid on my hands, and it's been a real joy sharing her gaming experiences with you. But beyond the family-friendly content, I must confess that I do cuss quite a bit in some of the videos, especially on M-rated games. Something spooks me and I'm just gonna drop an F-bomb. It's what I do here. Again, I'm not monetized, and I'm not trying to be, so if the family-friendly stuff is what brought you here, don't worry, because your kid can't subscribe to this channel. So with this channel, the parents come in here can enjoy the unfiltered me on your own time, and then you can pull up the wholesome smiles when your kid is in the room, thanks to the playlist tab. So just, if you're watching with your family, consider their maturity level and what playlist you're clicking on. But the Charlie Plays playlist is always going to be 100% family friendly. You've probably heard a lot of some of the other content creators complaining about how the recent changes on the enforcement of the rules on the platform caught them by surprise. But it's affected this channel minimally because I have honesty in my self-reporting. Like, if I'm cussing like a sailor, it's going to be 18 and up. To me, it's a feature. It's not a bug. It's not some new thing. It was there all along. They're just enforcing the rules on it. So look, I get it. I understand that, at least in the current landscape of things, this probably seems like an unusual arrangement for a YouTube channel, but I got no desire at all to juggle 2 channels, and I don't see a second channel being a thing this year, or to put it in a time frame, ever, probably. So as I make new content this year, I'm editing my reactions to match the rating of the game being featured. So to me, that feels a little more responsible, and I'm going to be more mindful of that going forward. Yeah, just know what you're clicking on if your kid's in the room. Now, some of the folks here may have wandered in looking for some wrestling videos from, you know, I was a pro wrestling announcer, and a lot of the matches that I called ended up on this channel for a long time, and all the stuff that was housed here is now available over at the World Wrestling Alliance channel. Their link has always been at the bottom of the page, and it's organized way better than it ever was here. So I love all the guys and gals over there, and if you're a fan of indie wrestling and haven't seen it before, I can't recommend it enough. It is truly next level stuff they're doing over there, and my time there was pure joy, and I think it shows in the countless matches that I got to call where there was legends.
And there he is, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Epic stink face.
Certainly made a name for himself in Philly and ECW.
Of course, Hurricane Helms first appeared in the WWA back in 2013. Fun fact, it was Lyle and I's first night with the promotion as well. That's right. All made our debut the same night.
Superstars, or tomorrow's next big thing.
And here comes Myron Reed.
If you're one of the people that found this channel during that wrestling era and stuck around for the rest of what I'm doing here, I really appreciate you, and I would love it if you said hi in the comments, because you've had a very unique experience with this channel. So drop in and say hi. As I'm posting this video, I'm at 150 subscribers. If you like what I'm doing here and you've watched it this long, you've probably already subscribed. So instead of asking for likes, subscribes, comments like everybody else does, what I do instead is I very humbly ask you instead to recommend me to a friend who you think would enjoy the vibe here. You know, things are getting good when you start speaking in cursive. If you think they might fit in here, send them a link or something. I still, like, it's a hobby, sure, but I would like to see the subscribers grow, maybe even build a community. What if we had a space on Discord to hang out and share memes and dumb stuff? I'll tell you right now, as far as growing the subscribers, I have zero interest in like chasing trends or playing the hottest new release or following what's popular. Like I don't care. I will never do that to try and grow the audience here. I'll never be beholden to some fucking algorithm or any of that stuff. That's not me. That is never gonna be me. I will always do what feels right to me. And if I fall into a trend, you just know that it's a coincidence. Or maybe I'm a trendsetter, but it's not gonna be because other people are doing it, because I could care less, honestly. I'm just doing my thing out here. That's all I've ever done here, and that's all I'm ever gonna do here is just do my thing. And if you vibe with it, I'm glad you're here too. If you're still watching, thank you. For me, this is just a hobby, but I just enjoy making people laugh and having fun, making people smile. All of this has been a really long journey for me, but thank you so much for being a part of it. It really does mean a lot. So I'm looking forward to 2023 and everything it has to bring. I'll see you next time.